Welcome, Cairo Secure family. I am so glad to be back with you. And I know it's July and everybody's doing a lot of fun things outdoors, but I am particularly blessed that you have joined us for the next Cairo Secure to go today, and I'm preparing you for fabulous success. This is maximizing community support to drug-free pain management awareness month. What does that mean for you? Well, let's jump right into the PowerPoint and let's get started on what is ahead of us. As always, we thank our proud corporate sponsors. Due to their support, the foundation is actually able to pursue national campaigns to reach target audiences with our messaging and the impact on the general public every single day. And that's why we started with September Marketing Roadmap partners here today to share with you those that are working alongside us and committed to countering the US opioid epidemic. It is an important message for us to get out, and we want to. For the past 7 years, we've been fighting the battle, but I promise you, we will win the war. One of the pieces that comes with us being able to get information out is to partner with the media and to partner with other groups. And the groups that you're seeing on this slide are, in fact, people that are willing to move forward with our drug free pain management awareness month. What is this month all about? It is an observance to help build awareness in your community of chiropractic care as the non farm option to help them. Well, the foundation is a national organization that isn't political in nature. The one area where we do ask for your support is, in fact, passing your local and statewide resolutions. Designated in September, this is, in fact, a pivotal step. You can secure editorial coverage for chiropractic and raise the visibility in your communities. What do you need to do? Well, right in front of you, right here, is a letter. It's a drafted proclamation that you can use as a opportunity to have your city or state pass this proclamation in your local government. If you need any help whatsoever in the outreach, don't worry. We stand right beside you to make this moment real. And we have our marketing director who's absolutely fantastic. That person is Alexis Lignos, and you can reach her easily, Alexis at f4cp.com. She will walk you through how to use this proclamation. There's also a letter template. We've crafted this relevant letter template so that you can, in fact, customize in Microsoft Word and submit your proclamation. This is the screenshot. It kind of shows you how easy it is. You get to those yellow areas and you fill it in, and it's about you being able to have easily done resources that will make a difference for you. So, as we go through, I want to make sure that you see how simple it is to get all the pieces that you need. And it's so simple. We actually have referral letters for you to get this information out. The medical doctors in your community, they need, in fact, to hear from you. And we all know that you're busy and you need an easy implemented system that can have your staff help you with to get information out. And who better to educate than the medical doctors in your community? They need to know you're here and that you will help them deal with patients' health on a different level. We also have ways to, in fact, get to that spot where we have a customizable for our gold members, the social media cover photo. Why is that important? Because you want to be looking fresh. You want your logo to be implemented and recognized in your community. And you also want to be able to show your community that you're not only available by text and email and your website, but also through social media, and your staff will be able to help you. So this is a Facebook, but you can also use it for your LinkedIn and just being able to get that information out on the actual September drug-free information month. So when you feel like you might need a little more um, sharpening of the experience and education that you have on pain management, please let it be known that we have courses for you. They're brought to you by Best Practice Academy. They're sponsored by our company called Novopulse, and they're effective strategies in pain management. It's a 13-hour continuing education course developed to provide pain management training for all of our members. And we want you to be helping your community effectively, building on the opportunities that will help you brand yourself as the expert in that field. Now, along with those, it's so great during the September Drug Free Management Month to have the impact of our webinars. And here's some on the screen, but trust me, we have lots more coming up through Drug Free Pain Management Awareness Month in September. And you can see from the list of fabulous guests that you can take part on. These ones are free and they're available throughout the September Drug Free Pain Management Month. So utilize them. You'll see them in the marketing roadmap, and you'll be able to use some of these infographics on your website during our month of September. You can see the tragic outcome. When we were looking back in March, the numbers were approximately 137. And now look at this. We're now up to 187 people, which means we have a lot more work to do. And I know as a fellow chiropractor, you're willing to put the hard work in. We can't let up. This is the time for us to be at the very, very best. We want to be able to hit all levels of education, and one of them is articles. Patients will educate themselves if you help them get that information to them. So if you haven't yet, link in with me. Go to the LinkedIn app, find Dr. Sherry McAllister, all of the articles there. This one you will see the natural impact of chiropractic on pain. Critical. You can use it. You can literally copy paste it to your LinkedIn. It doesn't matter. You can share it, whatever feels right for you. It is all about just getting the information out. We want to have every tool available for you. And that is why our community outreach PowerPoint presentations are more important than ever. When you get out there, whether you set up a individual meeting with a Kiwanis Festival, your church, the high school, a senior citizen, the opportunities are endless. And it's simple because all you have to do is schedule the meeting. It can be on Zoom too. And then utilize the PowerPoint. You can customize the PowerPoint however you like. But the good news is the deep, important, statistically accurate, highly researched information is in that PowerPoint for you to use. And we want you to be able to maximize that in your marketing endeavors. Now, speaking of marketing endeavors, this is the key for future aspirations for the consumer, is to learn as much about you as possible without even having come in contact with you. So I want to be able to show some of our F4CP updates so you can see how your practice can really gain momentum and have the keys to success. We have resources available to all our members. They're always found on our website. One of them, as you're going to see next, is guiding the patient journey. And on the left, you'll see a better night's rest. Who doesn't need a better night's rest? That's a great tip sheet. You can get it out on your own website. You can text it to patients. You can have your front desk hand it out as they're leaving. A good night's rest makes a major difference in not only how we feel, but how we respond to daily stress. And in a world like we're living in today, we need all the stress relieving opportunities that are possible. And we all know that just a little bit of love, a little bit of TLC, and having the patience and kindness to touch your patient and ensure that they feel and know how much you care about them is a really important thing. We're going to be in a very important place in August. And the middle white paper, Depression, Dopamine, and Drug-Free Intervention, it really does showcase how our mental health is being impacted on daily. And one of the keys that we're trying to hit here is we're developing a 4 30-second commercials. And it's part of our naturally chiropractic because let's be honest, it's a choice. How you treat your body is a magnificent choice, and it's a choice that we all need to be aware of. In this particular video right here, it features an 89-year-old woman who credits chiropractic as one of the main reasons she is able to live a fairly independent life, free from pain. Now, this video is going to capture her going throughout her day, doing the things she loves, she's enjoying, and also including chiropractic as part of her wellness program. So we're looking forward to completing this series so that you can enjoy it, explore those commercials, and we can bring greater awareness on the entire lifestyle choice from pregnancy all the way up to our aging adults. Now we know many of you want help in your office. So we're hosting on October the 11th a virtual job fair. I want you to mark your calendars. The week before, we're going to be actually giving you a webinar that's going to present, if you're a chiropractor, how to showcase that job and how to ensure that you're doing fair market practices. And if you're looking to be hired, great. We're going to show you how to show up strong and effective on your particular job interview. So save that date. October 11th is a big day for so many of us to get the help that we need or find the job that we want. Then I promised you we were going to have a big event in August, and I shared with you that mental health paper. Well, FCA the National, the largest coming together of all chiropractors in Orlando, Florida in August, we're going to host the first ever 2022 Chirothon. This is our moment to celebrate this fabulous profession. If you're a doctor of chiropractic, do not miss this moment. This is for us to really truly appreciate, love, and come back to why we're doing what we're doing. Now invite your staff, your family, your friends, because now it's the time to elevate the education of what they know about chiropractic. And how we're going to do that is we're going to be raising and supporting the greatest profession on earth by putting those 4 commercials on as many media channels as we can. But we need you there. We need your friends. We need your family. So mark the date down. The Chirothon is going to be absolutely fantastic. You want to go? Well, you're going to need a ticket. And that ticket will be found at f4cp.org/Chirothon. If you can join us live, fabulous. We got a great lineup on that Thursday, August the 25th. We have Mark Victor Hansen, the man that wrote Chicken Soup for the Chiropractic Soul. We have a Las Vegas highly sought after comedian, Marvin Lee. You don't want to miss his fun. And we end out with an advocate of chiropractic like no other, Mr. Shiloh Harris, a Medal of Honor recipient, and we all know and adore him. He is a fabulous veteran, served our country, and is serving the chiropractic profession. So do not miss August 25th through the 28th. Great prizes. Bring your patients. This is a moment for us to really elevate the education of what's out there. Here's the kickoff information that you want to see here. Mark Victor Hansen, Marvin Lee, and Shiloh Harris. Remember, it's Thursday, August 25th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't join us live, we have a virtual streaming across the nation. This is going to be epic, and we need you. You're our family, you're in the profession, and we need to do everything we can to get those commercials out, to elevate, to celebrate, and to support this fabulous profession. Don't forget your CAs. These webinars that are coming up that you see right here on the green tips are all for your CAs. When you educate your CAs with some of these broad-based webinars, you'll be able to have a front desk that literally works at maximum capacity with the best quality information possible. They're your team and they're here to support you. And doctor, you cannot do this alone. It has to be with them. It has to be well educated, and it needs the procedures and protocols in place that make you a highly effective doctor. Last but not least, we have the record-breaking, history-making podcast. Now remember, chiropractic is going to be celebrating another epic birthday. And in doing so, we're going to have Dr. Lou Sportelli on Adjusted Reality. We want this to be the most shared podcast in the history of chiropractic. Because listen, Dr. Lou Sportelli is going to tell the truth about what happened to us in the past. He's going to share what's going on right now in the present. Patients don't know that their choices were about to be taken away during the AMA takeover, and they need to know why we were labeled and slandered. And they need to understand where we are today in the present. And most importantly, like no other, the legendary Dr. Lou Sportelli will pull us into the future where chiropractic is on the rise and helping your patients be aware of the resilience that the chiropractic profession had. We're a drug-free, safe, effective profession, but they won't know that unless you help us get this episode out that will drop on Chiropractic's birthday, September 15th. Again, mark your calendars. We've got a lot of really fun and exciting moments ahead, but we can't do it without you. And that's why I thank you for always being with us, for knowing what needs to be done, stepping up. This audience is action-based. Action, action, action. It doesn't matter what we say, it matters what you do. So today, commit to yourself. You're going to make a PowerPoint presentation to a community, company, or organization during Drug-Free Pain Management Awareness Month. You're going to lock down Chirothon for your friends, family, and staff in August. Last, that podcast is huge, September 15th. And at the end in October, we'll have a job fair for everybody to know how much we love and care about each other, finding a job or getting someone to help you in your particular clinic. So I hope to see you in August where we step it up one more notch. I want to thank ChiroSecure and join us back here this time next week for another awesome episode of ChiroSecure's Facebook Live.
Isn't it time you join the most powerful team of successful doctors in chiropractic and go for the gold? Simply go to www.f4cp.org/package and get your customized practice success solution.